Oh, as interleague action for you this afternoon, it's the Colorado Rockies and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set, and on the hill here today, Tarek Skubal.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we are underway. Swing and a foul out of play. And now the lefty. And 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And he chases that one. And there's one down.
Berkey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Outside low, 1-0. McMahon, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. On the ground, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two the count.
1 out, base is empty. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. In there for strike 1. McMahon over at second, 1 down. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here's Michael Toglia. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Just missed.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. That's a little bit low. Next pitch is
that's
outside. Chris Bryant in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. That's towards center. Meadows on his way over. And that is that. 2 left for Colorado. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Detroit. And on the mound today, Germán Marquez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
We go to the bottom of the first. Leading off, Parker Meadows. That one's in there. 0-1. And that is out of play. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Bouchard going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
High fly ball out towards left center. Jones on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Riley Green. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. And it's fouled away. Pitch misses.
Nope,
2 balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in.
Count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. Green off of first with 2 away. There's a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Next offering is down low. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Second inning set to go. Now here's Nolan Jones. Skubal back to work. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. No score here in the second. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Next for Colorado, Sean Bouchard.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Not close with that one. 1-1. There's a strike at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
James Kingsley working the plate.
2 strikes.
Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-1. And there's a ball. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
1 down. And the batter now, Jace Young. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Over to second for 1.
He's out.
And that's 2. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Jacob Stallings now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball,
Top
2
of the
strikes,
3rd,
count.
no score. Stays alive. That hits the
2
dirt.
balls,
2 and
strikes.
2. Way high.
Please do.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now a chance for Ezekiel Tovar. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Rockies score first with this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Comerica Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
The 1-2. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. First pitch just misses. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Jones sizes this one up. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows. Flied to right his first time. Inside. Ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. A sliding stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Tigers fail to make any noise, and it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Toglia goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2019. In for a strike. 0-2 now. That one missing inside. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Here is Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1.
Boom, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Toglia aboard here at first with nobody out. Base hit, left center field. Green hurries it back in. Rudder stops at second. And the first two reach to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Meadows squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. Struck out swinging his first time. Out to short. Gets to it with a slide. And they get the out. 2 left for Colorado, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And a strike to Gleyber.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball, that's out.
Outside. And that drops in for a strike. That one just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And downstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Green in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. Long gone. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
That one
Ball
missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Fouled off. He was late. Strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
On the ground, 2-ball. To second, pulls him off the bag. He beats the throw, and they can't get the out.
Well, that was a great chance to turn two with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and if that feed's not on point, very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Keith stands in now and watches strike one. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. And it hits the fence. One run is in. In there safely. And they lead by 3.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now the third baseman, Jace Young. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Gilbreth getting loose as well. Runner at second, nobody out. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it's foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's one away. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. His first at bat was a strikeout. That that one
that's out.
outside, and it's 1-0. Keith, the runner at second with one away. That one fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the top of the 5th we go. Tigers 4 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Skubal back to work. Ripped, but it curls foul.
All these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now here is Brenton Doyle. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. He's already homered in this game. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. One out and a runner at second. That's out to center field. Meadows calls it in, 2 away. Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off. That clips the corner. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
2 strikes to count.
And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So 1 left for Colorado, and they trail it 4-1. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Scott Alexander.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Parker Meadows. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Good take by Torres. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Outside low.
1 ball,
and that's ball 1. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Tigers are shut down there, but they lead it 4-1. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. That catches the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Here's Bryant now. 1 for 2. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Rockies trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just missing there. 3-2 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Ball to strike. Swings over the top of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The Tigers have some action going in their pen for the first time. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley getting cranked up as well. Just missed. And that misses. 3-1. Sean Bouchard up next for the Rockies. Bryant off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Tigers 4 and the Rockies 1. Back here in Detroit, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Kerry Carpenter. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. And that's down and away.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a foul straight back.
That's out.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Jones makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now, Matt Vierling. That one not close. And that is ball one. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking
2
ball
balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
And the count is 2-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to Tolia. 2 away. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. First pitch
Inside,
doesn't
ball
find
1.
the zone. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Inside.
Ball
And
3.
now 3-0. And a strike in there. Right through there for a strike.
The count's full.
That's ball
Ball 4.
4.
Take
Tried
it away.
another sinker but couldn't find a zone.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Jace Young. There's a strike. Ground ball left side. They take the force out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Detroit as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Sean Bouchard getting ready to hit. The Rockies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That
Ball,
one inside.
that's inside.
1-0. Vest, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That's to 3rd. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. Jacob Stallings digs in now. That clips a corner.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Slapped foul. And now
Inside,
1
ball
and
one.
2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Bouchard over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
He goes down looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
McMahon in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Tigers leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And now it's even up.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
You can do it. Let's go.
Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The Rockies strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Gilbreth.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is down low. And a good eye
That
there.
ball went out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's
3
too
balls,
high.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Back to the top of the order now. Parker Meadows now at the plate. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. One down, base is empty. And he lays down a bunt. And a foul ball. 1-1 now. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Slings to first in time.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Left field, way back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Tommy Kahnle.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. This one high in the air to left center. Green going after it. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Michael Toglia, the next to hit. And ball one. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Holton getting ready to go. Rebbia, the right-hander, loosening up as well. One down, base is empty.
Hey!
Fought off foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth.
2-2 the count.
And misses inside. looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Chris Bryant now. There's the strike, 95 of that one. This one in the air, right field. Vierling in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Lawrence. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter, 1 for 3. Just missed.
Outside.
Foul ball. The other way. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Up the middle, Tovar whips it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now it's going to be Colt Keith. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering is outside. That one misses, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Rockies 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Johnny Brebbia. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
He's 2 outs away. Estrada will hit next. And that misses. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Green on his way over. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. In the air, right side. Veerland. He's got it. Out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. And now Sean Bouchard. First pitch swinging.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. On a line out towards center. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.